Revelio.
Has your brain been
Expelliarmus. Accio. Stupid.
How embarrassing!
Confringo.
Look what you are! You're no match for me.
Crucible. Accio.
Incendio! Liquid! Protego! Incendio!
Accio.
Expulso!
Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulsion! Might want to look up.
Levioso. Confringo. Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming with 3 brooms?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the...
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highway. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread
Revelio.
carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse.
Protego!
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio. Protego!
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
Revelio.
perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio. Totalis.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Revelio.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I'm mine.
Come out before I find you. Ah! The lamb returns to the wolf.
Revelio.
Back for more, I see. Come, Fringo! How did that feel?
Expelliarmus. Fringo. Accio. Leviosa. Accio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting.
The name makes sense now.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. How could they possibly enjoy this? The scent. There must be more. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, struggling.
Totalis. Revelio.
Seems quiet. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. So, I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done. So better not. Come here, Cruffman.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we?
Protego! Revelio!
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Revelio.
Element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Let's play.
Someone's...
Stupefy!
Back to the
Stupefy!
Not even three.
Stupefy!
Activate boxes. Shall we finish what we started?
Accio! Leviosa, this is not good. Use your guard.
Back from the bench.
Confringo.
You, let's be finished.
Leviosa! Black and Leviosa!
Confringo. Accio.
Back from the bench.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio! This way! Protego! Here.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety.
You're right. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed...
Revelio.
Attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in...
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucible. Levioso! Flipendo! Crucible! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Quiz?
Hence, none of the other students... they...
A quiz sounds like...
Split. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature...
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid...
Felix Felicis.
Well done. The tale of the three brothers...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. Which ball in...
The Bludger.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice...
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, if you're inclined to...
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may...
Revelio.
From Hotel Hall.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Protego! Revelio. Alohomora. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks. Attend my transfiguration.
Galleons and a historian.
Beautiful.
Goodness. settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I hate to...
Class is dismissed. And remember, now...
Revelio.
OWL's...
Expelliarmus.
Before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my...
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting... And frankly, excel...
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunity. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure. I've heard that you can brew an impressive egg. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide... It'll be the end of the year. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure... Until then, if you wish to practice the spell you just learned... Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Maybe at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Warms my heart to see you.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin.
Easily transfigured.
Someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Ronan certainly employs creative teaching methods. While I don't think... With my enthusiasm.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak...
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin
It is. His name is Lodgok. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing...
Of course. How exciting.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps... Lodgok is waiting.
Of course.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational... Damn Bragbor.
Bragbor?
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed sect. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches.
What do you mean,
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from... Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repository. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names meant...
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about...
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for them. He is determined to take it.
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue.
Greetings, Lord.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well...
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language.
I can.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who... We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless lawyer, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk any... All you need to do is not be seen.
Amit and I can...
I will await you. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. Confringo! Grander than I had expected. I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Confringo.
System of device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're in such a huge goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I'll be quiet. That was a little more than I'm used to.
Rivet, we'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Back here. Being watched. By a door. Revelio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I deserve this. Duty.
Revelio.
Confringo.
I won't rest. Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus. Revelio. It's too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Confringo. This place is more complex than I had expected. Revelio. Devil's snare. Revelio. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Oh, little moon calf. Easily diverted.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this? It hurts.
You can't stop us. You won't stop me. Pity. Not quite. Starver up You'll suffer.
Stupid one.
Why don't you come on here? I won't rest. Lucky, that's all.
Confringo. Stupid one. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Enough of this nonsense. Someone been taken out.
Confringo. Leviosa.
You think this is fun?
Expelliarmus.
You are
Confringo.
Was that your best?
Leviosa.
A miss. I've been fighting since before this.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupid one. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. What them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll need.
Yes, of course.
Confringo. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl